Aloha and welcome back once again. This is Wolf. You're tuned in to Waking Up with Wolf. Happy Monday, happy Moon Day, happy every day. Thank you so much for being here, for joining once again as we be able to start our week together with intention, as we be able to start our month together. Hey, why not? It's April 1st. You know what that means. All sorts of crazy stuff is going to be happening. So be on your A game and watch out for that and always think for yourself. That's what that means. But as we just get into this, just inviting you to be able to start moving your body very gently, just giving yourself like any sort of movement within your shoulders, even just closing your eyes, begin connecting with your breath. How do you want to show up today? How do you want to show up for this month? How do you want this week to be different from the last? How do you want every week to just be an opportunity for you to be able to become more empowered, more aligned, more clear, more inspired? Breathe into that. Just start giving yourself a little bit of massage. Maybe you just rolled out of bed. Maybe it's like the end of your day and you're just giving yourself like a nice little gift. A reminder for those of you who are watching this on Facebook, even if you're watching this on the future, is that the feed does have a possibility of crashing. So be sure to watch on Instagram or YouTube where you don't have to worry about it crashing. And if it crashes in the future, then I told you so. So anyways, but wherever you're tuned in, thank you so much for being here. And please feel free to leave your comments. I always go back and read those afterwards, express your gratitude, and just let me know. Let me know that you're here. Let me know that you're part of this. So give yourself a little bit of a face massage. And as you do this, just begin to embody how you want to show up this week. And again, like when we do this, when we create this space for us to come together, this is very powerful because we're developing discipline. We are developing willpower. And when you think about it, like what is laziness? Laziness can be many things. It can come from like apathy. It can come from like lack of motivation. It can come from lack of clarity. One of the best ways to be able to like get out of laziness is to be able to create situations for yourself. And again, just massage your face. Just give yourself gentle tapping. Is to be able to create non-negotiable scenarios for yourself. So for example, a non-negotiable scenario for myself would be something like ending all of my showers cold. That's just literally just like something I do. It's not really something I decide to do. It's something that I kind of surrender my will to, the fact that I've already made that commitment. I've already made that devotion. And so when you think about that, it can be like, okay, how does willpower help? Willpower can be like literally me committing to the idea that, okay, like every day I'm gonna go out for a walk, or every day I'm gonna like make sure that I'm like eating a certain meal, or every day I'm gonna take 10 minutes to meditate, every day, or maybe every other day I'm gonna, I'm gonna start my day off with journaling. Even just you being here, and again, just continue to massage your body. We'll just keep doing this just for a little bit, massaging your legs. Even you being here, like this is you helping strengthen your willpower, because in a way you're kind of, it's interesting, you're like surrendering your will, but you're actually developing discipline because you're surrendering your will to the idea that the decision is already made for you. So by me doing this broadcast, this is me giving you the chance to be able to decide for yourself that like, okay, every Monday to Friday, to the best of my ability, I'm going to tune in for Brendan's broadcast. And that is just something that is non-negotiable. I'm just going to do it because I know I'm going to do it, and because I know I'm going to enjoy it, and because I know it's going to like help me just kind of like tune my instrument and to be able to connect with the community and to be able to align. So invite yourself to be able to find those things in your life that you want to make non-negotiable. Again, start asking yourself the question that like, what would your perfect day look like? What would your perfect week look like? And a lot of that will help you understand like what it is that you actually wanted to be able to develop your willpower on. You're like, oh, okay, sweet. Yeah. Like I want to exercise like 3 or 4 times a week. I want to be able to like wake up at a certain time. I want to be able to get a good sleep. I want to be able to read certain books. So start answering those questions for yourself. And through there, you'll be able to understand like what it is that you can do within your day-to-day life that will start making that big difference. So this is something for me. For me, doing these broadcasts, just massage those shoulders. Wherever you need a massage, just listen to your body right now. We're just kind of like all sitting in a circle, just massaging ourselves wherever we need them to. Just getting ourselves warmed up. This is like that morning stretch before like early morning hockey practice. We're just like kind of like sitting in a circle, even just gently, even just like putting some twists in your spine if you feel that. Do whatever you feel called to. But again, for me, again, I love doing these broadcasts for multiple reasons. And one of them is because doing this broadcast for me is something that I've created that is non negotiable. I have committed to doing this, I have devoted myself to doing this. And in the process of doing this, it creates the container for the universe to be able to show up. When we do that, when we create containers, it's just kind of like, oh, sweet. Now something will happen. I don't have to question whether or not it might happen. It will happen. I create the container for this broadcast. The universe is like, sweet, here's what's going to happen during this broadcast. Here's something that's going to be said. Here's how it's going to benefit me. Here's how it's going to benefit you. I commit to doing, a broadcast like on Thursday with the team roundtables. You create that container and the universe kind of fills it in. So you can there's a few ways to look at that. But yeah, you can like create containers for yourself, where it's just like, okay, at this point in the day between 4 and 5 p.m., that's my exercise time. And I am always going to do that to the best of my ability. So really create those non-negotiables for yourself as a gift for yourself, for a way to be able to just step into more of your empowerment and for you to be able to develop momentum. Very, very simple metaphor. And again, we're just going to talk for one more minute. I just want you to be able to massage. Just give yourself a massage. Start off your day with this beautiful massage. Very, very simple metaphor to be able to understand. You think of a bird. You think of a bird learning to fly. When a bird actually starts to fly, they can't fly. Like their wings aren't strong enough. Like they have to actually fail at flying and continue to practice over and over and over and over again until eventually they can soar. And then they can achieve the freedom. Go ahead, just flap your wings right now. Straight up, just flap your wings right now. What does that feel like? Pretend you're a bird. Drop into that space. But again, you think about that. The bird is just in its nature. It's just I want to fly. I want to soar. I want that freedom. And the only way to do that is by practicing flapping my wings, by practicing flapping my wings. And that's what you're doing by creating this routine for yourself. You are flapping your wings, you're flapping your wings, you're flapping your wings. And so eventually you give yourself this gift that as you develop this routine and this consistency, it's not something where it's I'm just this sucks or something like that. It's just yes, this is strengthening me. Yes, this is helping me soar. Yes, this is allowing me to access the freedom that is my birthright. So again, with me doing this, multiple levels, it's about connection, it's about community, it's about building a global team of shifters. But it is really about helping you step into the freedom that you deserve. That is your birthright. For you to step into your empowerment. And once you're in that degree of wow, I have so much momentum, I have so much inspiration. Again, from there, it's how am I helping manifest my own dreams? And then how am I helping show up in service to others as well? So thank you for just being in that place where that by working on yourself, it's a very unselfish thing. It's the most important thing that we need right now. We need people to be working on themselves, to be leaders within their own life, to heal their own wounds, to activate their own spirit, to share that inspiration, and then to pass that on. And then that's literally, it's like a symbiotic organism where it's just you become what you are around. So if you are something that are around other people, they'll start becoming what you're like. And if you are that kind of living in that place of joy and freedom and gratitude, they will see that. And subconsciously, ultra consciously, it will give that permission for them to be able to step into that. So I want to be able to invite us to step into our breath. And I do also just want to recognize that being April 1st, there's a very, 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 very interesting thing that relates to this. And again, just straighten your spine. There's just one more thing that I want to mention because it's very cool, but I know I mentioned it before, but today's just obviously I have to mention it. April 1st, aka April Fool's Day, right? Let's talk about the Fool for a second. When I talk about the Fool, I'm talking about the Fool within tarot. And so the Fool within tarot, very simply put, I'm just going to talk about this for 1 second. The Fool in tarot is actually one of the most important cards because the Fool in tarot, which is usually the 0 in the tarot deck, is the one who is able to step outside of the game, is the one who is able to see the bigger picture. And the Fool, from my understanding, from my way of interpreting it, I feel that the Fool is actually one of the most powerful archetypes, if not the most powerful archetype, because the Fool, understanding that we are the Fool, is actually the person who is aware of the game that's going on and that they actually become the shapeshifter. They actually become the archetype that can become any archetype. So whereas each archetype, like the emperor and the high priestess and the hierophant, like they're their thing, the fool is actually the card that can become anything. So I want you to be able to step back into that higher perspective and understand that like you can become whatever you need to be, that you have the ability to kind of like move through different archetypes, to move into the empowerment of your choice, and to embody the many archetypes as one. It's not like you're only this and you're only this and you're only this. Like, like maybe you're like a bit of the lovers, and then like you're a bit of, again, like the maybe it could be like an understanding of the archetype of the tower, and the tower is a very resilient one where it's like even when things fall, it's another opportunity for them to rise. Just embodying any sort of archetype that you feel free, whether it's from the tarot or not. But again, the fool being the one who can see the playfulness in the game. So I invite you to start your week right now really bringing in that element of playfulness, really bringing in that element of carefree yet not careless. And out of this higher perception, you actually have the ability to play the game in a different way. You step back and you allow yourself to kind of transform your character as need be. Like you are. This is all just a video game, right? So like how do you want to craft your character? So let's move into our heart meditation. Let's just breathe here for a moment, just inviting you to drop into your breath. Maybe you're standing, maybe you're sitting, maybe you're lying in a tub, wherever you are listening to this. Thank you for being here. So with the things that I was just talking about, again, just talking about the power of developing non-negotiable scenarios in your day. Today I will wake up and meditate. Today I will listen to an inspirational podcast. Today I will go for a walk. Today I will end my showers cold. Give yourself those non-negotiable things as a gift, knowing that it will increase your willpower. And as you do this, this strengthens your wings. And as you do this, this allows you to soar. And as you're soaring from that higher perspective, you gain the perspective of the fool who sees the bigger game and is able to play differently within it by being able to shapeshift and become what they need to be, by understanding that all of the archetypes are already within them. So just breathe that into your heart. Deep, gentle inhales through the nose. Gentle exhales through the nose or the mouth. Gentle inhales through the nose. Gentle exhales through the nose or the mouth. I want you to tap into your devotion right now. Tap into your devotion for becoming your best self. Understanding that you're always learning, releasing shame from the past, seeing it as data, allowing it to give you even more clarity on how to move forward, allowing you to understand who you are and who you are not. Just bringing gratitude into your heart, bringing pride into your heart. You have every right to be proud of who you are. Do not let anyone tell you to think that you cannot be proud of who you are. You should be proud. You should be very, very, very proud of who you are. As should everyone. So I want you to be proud about the decisions that you're making for yourself this week, the intention that you're setting for yourself this week. This is going to be the best week ever, because this is the week you're in right now. And maybe last week was the best week ever. And maybe the week before that was the best week ever. But this week right now is going to be the best week ever, because this is where you are. So make it the best week ever. What if it is as simple as a choice? What if you can have a great day regardless of what happens, because you are aware and conscious of how you show up to any given moment, with that higher perspective of the fool, knowing that it is all for you, that every choice has value. There is no right or wrong choice. Every choice has value. Breathe into your heart. You're inspired. You're empowered. You're activating. feeling the archetype of the light guardian, the shifter, the shape shifter, the fool, the one and the same, the one who sees the game and hacks the matrix. Speak onto your heart right now. Pump yourself up. Give yourself a little pep talk inside of your heart. Just be like, yes, like, you're fucking awesome. You're gonna kick so much ass this week. Like, oh my god, I'm your number one fan. Can I have your autograph? Like, that's what you should be saying to yourself. Just asking yourself for your own autograph because you're so fucking awesome. And remember, they're like literally your spirit guides, your angels, your guardians who are like standing there on the sideline of this hyperdimensional reality, who are cheering you on, who are just like, yes, yes, you got this. Fucking do it, yeah. So remember that. Just hear that in the back of your head all the time. Now more than ever, these energies are accessible to you. This story is accessible to you. Feel it. Tap into it. Take a few more breaths here, and as you're in this space, again, just filling your cup with peace. Be in the serenity. You may not even need to be thinking much. Just be present in this moment. Allow the natural guidance of your heart to lead you toward the inspiration that is your birthright. One more deep breath here. Deep, gentle inhale. Big exhale. One more for fun. Deep, gentle inhale. Big exhale. Nice big sigh. Release your hands. Gently shake your fingers. Give yourself a big shake. Make some noise. Dance a little bit. Wag your tail. How you feeling? It's a Monday. You're doing awesome. Sweet. Let's kick some ass this week. All right, let's move into our chakra practice meditation. We'll keep this one rolling. Not going to be doing too much of dancing, but I do encourage you to, again, just like make a point of getting some more exercise today if you haven't yet. If you're on YouTube, remember to smash that like button as always. And yeah, let's get right into the chakra practice meditation. And then I'll tell you a little bit more about what's coming up for Paradigm Shift this week. So, oh, and I'm also going to give you like a special first letter of a special discount code. So stay tuned for that, and then watch the whole week and you'll be able to assemble the code. Whoa, incentive. Okay. So, chakra practice. Again, the reason why we're doing this is with each chakra, we have a correlating mantra. These are, again, based on the Gnostic teachings. This is like super, super ancient stuff. And the Gnostic teachings basically relate to the idea that through these practices of the mantras, while focusing on the virtues, it allows us to spin the discs of our chakras. The chakras are organs of perception that receive information from beyond the present moment, from the future, from the past, even beyond our perception. By receiving this information, by becoming more understanding of what this information means as it enters into us, we can allow ourselves to become better at making decision-making processes. We can find more grace. We can find more inspiration. This is tapping into our proto-human abilities, superhuman, homo luminous. This is helping you level up as a real-world superhero. That way, so when you're like going out there and you're doing free hugs, your chakras will be in that space where your intuition will be so on point that you're just being like, I need to go this way. And then you go that way, you connect with someone, boom, changes the reality. And then you're just like, oh, let's go this way. You go that way, connect with another person, boom, opens up another door. So allow yourself to be able to do this, not just for yourself, but for you to tap into your own inspiration, your own clarity, so you can be the flow. You can be the water of the creative universe, the creative waters of the universe, the all-wind, as it's called. Focusing on the brow chakra is a vowel sound I, pronounced as in ski. The sound is E. When we're doing this, focusing on like the vibration, a pulse of light coming from the third eye, but also the virtue of serenity, the virtue of being in peace, the virtue of just being calm and being in gratitude. So close your eyes. And the faculty for this is also the faculty of clairvoyance. So being able to kind of like open up the third eye, which is useful for being able to access like more visionary states, sight beyond sight. Allow me to just get a drink before we get started. Keep closing your eyes. Gentle inhale, exhale together here. Deep inhale, exhale, straighten up your spine. Exhale through the mouth. Deep inhale together, and then the sound E. Again, focus on the virtues, serenity, be in peace. Imagining the chakras slowly spinning, activating. Inhale. Good, good. Moving into the next chakra, moving into the throat chakra, the vowel is a vowel E, pronounced as in way. The sound is A. Again, reminding you that if you want the cheat sheet with like the graphic for this, so it's easier to remember, so that you can take it with you and just like look on it on your phone, send me a message and I'll send you the cheat sheet, which has the virtues and the vowels. The sound is A, and the virtue here is justness, speaking your truth, being able to understand like when to speak less, when to be able to use our voice in very powerful ways. The voice is such a powerful thing. So allow us to step into the creative potential of our voice, to be able to use it for leadership, for us to be able to express our feelings, for us to be able to evoke that which we desire and create new worlds. Focusing on this, and also the faculty is a faculty of clairaudience. In the same way we speak, this chakra is also related to being able to hear, being able to receive the voices of those from beyond this realm, so to speak. Again, balancing the chakras as we do this, tuning our instrument, vibrating at a molecular level. This is a gift. It's just like giving yourself a massage with intention. Deep inhale, exhale together. Deep inhale. Exhale through the mouth. Relax your shoulders, straighten your spine, relax your face. Deep inhale again. Together, the sound A. Together again. Deep inhale, lots of air through the mouth. Together. Again, deep inhale. Beautiful. Noticing what your throat just felt like there, feeling any vibration. Usually with that one, you'll feel the vibration quite noticeably within your throat. Moving into the heart chakra, the vowel is a vowel O, pronounced as in snow. The sound is O. Focusing on the virtue of compassion, love, service, being able to balance our heart. Again, the most important thing is being able to create healthy boundaries for ourselves. Again, if someone like reaches out to you and kind of like sends you a message and everything like that, in today's day and age, it's okay for you to make the decision that maybe you don't respond to that message right away. Maybe you don't even open it right away. Maybe you just acknowledge that like, hey, I'm making this as an act for myself, and I have things that I'm focusing on right now, and it's nothing personal, but at the same time, I have the right to be able to love myself by being able to create healthy boundaries for myself so that I can love others even more. So feel free to drop into that space while, again, just allowing yourself to find the virtue of your own inspiration. What inspires you? What makes your heart sing? Hands on the chest if you choose. Gentle inhale, exhale on your own. Together, deep inhale, the sound O. Focus on all the love that you have inside of you. Together again, deep inhale. Compassion. Beautiful. Really feeling that one. You should really be feeling that one. And again, like that's the beauty with this practice is that it's not even so much just like, oh, this is just an idea. It's actually something that can be experienced. It's something that can be felt. And again, by doing all of these practices, like I want to be able to let you know that by literally doing these practices, it will actually increase the amount of synchronicity that you'll experience within your reality. So just be open to that. So like by doing this, you might just like start noticing, be like, oh, I'm really like hitting those 11-11s, or I'm hitting those 9-6s, or whatever correlating number that you see. Start looking for those synchronicities more and know that by working on these, it will actually begin like bringing them into more of your reality with more frequency. Hands gently on the pulmonary chakras. We'll do those ones next. Pulmonary chakras, massaging right here. Again, a lot of people don't even know about the pulmonary chakras. These are related to the idea of ultra memory. So again, massaging these and just allowing ourselves to connect with the memory of our ancestors, with the memory of our past lives, with the memories of our future lives as well. And just having gratitude for that. You are much bigger than just this one lifetime alone. So crazy thought. Maybe you're experiencing those realities all at the same time. Maybe what happens to you in this reality is actually happening in the past, is affecting the past, and vice versa in the future. Crazy, right? Or just parallel to this timeline. Try not to think about it too much, but at least just massage yourself there for a little bit more. The vowel for this is a vowel sound A, pronounced as in saw. The sound is ah. And again, as we do this, gently release your hands, straighten up your spine, and allow yourself to just be in the presence and the connection. Be in the presence of this connection with your ancestors, with your future self, with your past self. Just understand that. Like, you are your ancestors. Very powerful idea. So they are with you. They are the ones who are at the sideline cheering you on, being like, you can do this. I believe in you. I do believe in you. All right. They see the potential in you as you see it within yourself. Inhale, exhale through the mouth. Relax your shoulders, straighten your spine. Move into this with intention. Deep inhale together. The sound ah. Ah. Together again, deep inhale. One more, just be in that space. Gratitude for ancestors. Beautiful, beautiful. Your ancestors are in your DNA, still to this day. Moving into the sacral solar chakra. The solar chakra is a vowel U, pronounced as in blue. The sound is U. Again, focusing on this one with the idea of activating the faculty of telepathy or telepathy, gut feeling. Again, that idea. Like, have you noticed that you've gotten better at kind of like, you'll see someone and you can kind of like feel what they're feeling? Or you can kind of like understand what they're going through in a better way or something like that, you know? So again, like an example of the closed solar chakra would be like, you like see someone, like maybe, you know, you, like for example, there could be like a homeless person on the street, and then you could just kind of like see them, but then right away you just kind of like don't pay attention to it. Now that would be like a correlation of a few chakras, but if you're just like constantly just like kind of like closing yourself off to that, that would mean you're kind of like closing that part of your chakra. When at the same time, if you like see a homeless person on the street and you literally see them as you see, you have the telepathy, you have the empathy. That can be like a healthy way of being able to understand like how the solar chakra is actually a huge way for us to be able to step into that unity by allowing us to be able to see others' journeys as our own. So the solar chakra has a lot to do with like identity and ego. And again, when it's closed, we get into this idea that like I am just me and my reality is just me, and no one else is important or something like that. And so like allow yourself to find that balance where you can understand what people are going through while still maintaining the identity of yourself. Don't lose yourself in someone else's emotions, you know? Be able to kind of like put yourself into their feelings, but then bring yourself back to yourself. And so, even as we do these practices with the meditation, I remind you that when you notice your mind wander, use that as like the flexing moment to bring your mind back to the focus. Keep your focus on the virtue, keep your focus on the sound, keep your focus on the feeling. There's a few things that you can focus on. Whatever you choose, just allow yourself to bring it back. And again, the virtue for this is also the virtue of temperance, the virtue of using our willpower, our solar plexus, to be able to show up each day, do a practice like this, to be able to do things like cold showers, to be able to limit the things that we're excessing over or like putting our dopamine attention towards, such as pornography, such as like all of any other thing. Again, not to say it's all bad. Moderation, save it, use it as a reward mechanism. So, hands gently on the solar plexus. Gentle inhale, exhale on your own. The sound is you, pronounced as in, or sorry, the sound is like blue, pronounced as in you. And again, when you do this, just allow yourself to be in the virtue of temperance, the faculty of telepathy. Just allow yourself to be in your identity while still being able to understand how others are a mirror of yourself as well. Deep inhale, exhale, deep inhale, and then together the sound you. So, sorry, I screwed that up. Okay, together. Deep inhale, together. You. Together again, deep inhale. Keep your focus on one thing. Focus on the vibration in your solar plexus. Beautiful. 2 more chakras to go. You guys are doing awesome, and then we're pretty much done after that, and we'll send you off on your way. This is not going to be an hour-long broadcast today. That's okay. Moving into the sacral chakra. The sacral chakra is the vowel M, pronounced as in as if you just like ate something delicious. Again, this is a virtue that relates. This is a faculty that relates to the virtue of chastity, and has a lot to do with our sexual energies. The term often related to this is astral projection is part of the faculty. So astral projection comes from the energy that we cultivate within that part, our sacral, our sexual energies. So if you're like passionate about lucid dreaming and astral projection, practice cultivating your sexual energies. I invite you to share in this journey with me. Like, I'm showing up as the example I want others to be right now. Like, I'm like 3 weeks into my current round of energy cultivation, 3.5 weeks. I don't know. I don't really keep track, to be honest, but I know it's like more than 2 weeks, and I'm just gonna keep going. Like, it'll be longer. I'll probably be going for this one for probably like, I don't know, 50 days, give or take, you know, to the best of my ability. So drop yourself into that space where you're allowing yourself to be in a healthy relationship with your sexual energies, even seeing it as more than just sexual. You know, we use the term sexual and we have a lot of correlations. See it as literally like life force energy, you know? It can be used for many things, not just sexual energy. So even just like breathing here, and again, if you just even want to practice like what we were doing before with like the deep breathing on the inhale, you kind of flex your Kegel, again, that muscle that's like stopping you when you pee. You flex that and you draw energy up throughout the day. If you just find yourself with nothing better to do, honestly, practice flexing that muscle while breathing with the visualization of drawing energy up and moving it through your body like tree branches, like like going into like every part of your body and moving it into your heart for inspiration. Do that throughout the day. Like literally just when you're walking, practice flexing that, and that's the pump that moves the energy. If you're not doing that, it'll just kind of stay there. Not to say it doesn't go places, but you can move it more, and that will allow you to like feel fire. Like that's when I live throughout my day to day, because I'm cultivating my energy and stuff like that. Like I feel like I'm just like, fuck yeah, I can get so much done today. I feel the fire. So cultivate that fire within yourself, and then use it to serve others. Use that to show up. Use it to kick ass. So use it to go Super Saiyan. All right, gentle inhale, exhale together. Deep inhale. The sound mm. Together again, deep inhale. Focus, inhale. Beautiful. Awesome. Developing good relationship with your sexual energy is so important. It's like a huge hack. So moving into the final chakra for today, root chakra, focusing on the virtue of patience. The faculty is what is known as lords of the earth, connecting with the earth, grounding ourselves into our roots. And again, as we do the chakras, expanding, creating the full bridge between heaven and earth. So we like expand into the heavens, root into the earth, be present in this moment. We are the toroidal field. We are like that point, that nexus, that trunk, that center point of the toroidal field that we are. So see yourself like this toroidal field just kind of like flowing around you. You're like, yes, like going in and out in both directions. So it's like shh, shh. Close your eyes, focusing on the virtue of patience. You've been practicing patience by being here. Beautiful, beautiful. Patience is so important. Look at nature. Look how patient nature is. Be more patient with yourself. Allow things to unfold while still choosing the direction for them to unfold as you wish. Deep, gentle inhale, exhale on your own. Relax your face, straighten your spine. Together, deep inhale. The sound is sss. Inhale deep. Sizzling of the fire, rising of the serpent. Inhale. Inhale again. Continue to breathe here. Beautiful, wonderful job. Proud of you. Stay in this place of patience just a moment longer. Feel what your body feels like right now. Again, just drop into that story that by doing this, you have tuned the instruments. You are a beautiful violin or some sort of cosmic instrument, playing music through your actions, through your words, through your thoughts. You're going to play a beautiful song today. You're going to play a beautiful song tomorrow. And together we're going to play a beautiful song together. Part of the one verse. So how do you feel right now? Check in. Feeling a little bit more awake, a little bit more inspired, a little bit more aligned, a little bit more clear, a little bit more driven, a little bit more full of love, a little bit wolfier or something. Woof, woof. All right. One more breath here. Gentle inhale. Take your time with this breath. Feel how delicious this breath is. Hold it for a second. Gentle exhale. Let's do one more of that. And I want you to almost like slow down time with this breath. Beautiful. Gently putting your hands on your heart. Bring yourself to the conclusion of this practice for today. Thanking yourself, thanking each other, thanking you. Feel free to express gratitude to me as well. I appreciate it. And I thank you as well for being here, for practicing this together. So just ending off with a little bit of eye gazing. And then I'll just share a couple little updates with you in terms of what's happening within Paradigm Shift and some cool new stuff to be able to get involved with. So every day and every week is another opportunity for us to be a version of ourselves that has become crystalline. So we allow ourselves to step on this journey so that we can find the pieces of our puzzle that paint the picture of who we are, a deeper remembrance, the story of our star, embodied in who we are, each one of us, a sun, a soul that has come here to remember that we are one. And so as I speak these words onto you, I remind you of your path, to be able to dance this very dance with the music that will always last. Bring gratitude into your heart, bring inspiration into your soul as we continue to dance our way towards this ever unfolding goal. I see you, I am you. Together, we are us. So, beautiful, thank you. Just by tapping your face a little bit if you want to here, just massage yourself. I am awesome, I am great, I am doing wonderful things. I am the narrator of my own story. My story is one of the hero's journey. My story is one of self-mastery. My story is one of service and great potential and great power and great pride. I am proud of who I am. I am proud of who I'm becoming. I am proud of how I'm showing up. I am proud of the influence I am making on the lives of others. I am proud of what I'm learning from my environment in every situation. I am an infinite mirror of divine reflection. Everything around me is for me. Everything around me is me. I am learning to differentiate the truth within myself between that which serves me and that which is false. And by rising above old narratives, I step more into my own potential as a sovereign creator. I am a shifter. I am a light guardian. I am a shapeshifter. I am a fool. I am the one who sees the game so that I can play it in new ways. Yip, yip, hooray! Awesome. Arr, arr, arr. Get in some wolf howls. Arr. It's a moon day. Arr. This is your day. We're gonna kick some ass everywhere. Sweet. Awesome. Thank you so much, everyone, for joining in, for being a part of this broadcast. A reminder that if you do enjoy this broadcast, one of the best ways that you can be able to help support the fact that this is something that we provide for the community, awesome value, like that's my passion, right? Giving you guys lots of value, regardless of like anybody tuning in, but it is made possible thanks to people who are supporting on Patreon or just donating any sort of contribution. So if you want to be able to get involved with the team Patreon, go to patreon.com/Brendan Culton. Help us work towards our team objectives of a certain amount of patrons. Right now, we are currently at about like 115, 120-ish. Help us get to up to 125, and that can be a donation of $3, $5, $10. And when you do that, you'll get your 25% discount code, which is also usable for items at the Quest item shop, such as the shift buttons, which you can use, which have the Paradigm Shift Central website, which you use as tools within the game to give to people, combine it with free hugs, and of course, the Light Guardian crystals. I do still have some other items that are available as part of the clearance sale for those of you looking to get more of a discount. For those of you curious about the shirt, this shirt says Open Your Heart. This shirt, though it's not one of the primary items, so you can't get the discount code on it unless there's like a special thing because it's through a third-party website. Send me a link if you want that. They are also up on Quest Item Shop right now. Just send me a DM for that as well. And again, these are like practical tools to be able to use. So people will see that and they'll be like, cool shirt, man. And be like, flower life. And be like, yeah, I'm totally like into shifting paradigms and consciousness and metaphysics and dreams and psychedelics and all that good stuff too. So wearing these shirts, wearing buttons, wearing light guardian crystals, they are tools to help you evoke consciousness and evoke synchronicity within the game. And you do that aligned with the work that we're doing with the activated chakra activation. each of this every single moment, helping you step into more of your potential as a shifter. And again, I will remind you that if you want to go even deeper, that there is the opportunity to be able to apply for your shifter pass, to be able to connect with the Paradigm Shift Central core team. So again, like if you're just like, hey Brendan, I love what you do, here's some space money to be able to help you keep doing more of it and to help you like raise your additional prosperity so that you can help others even more. Like honestly, wouldn't you want me to be like one of those people who literally had like, you know, like $10,000 a month? Imagine what I would do with that. Like, dude, straight up, one of my objectives is to do like live global guided meditations with like 500 people tune in live, and eventually 1,000 people, and then eventually like 5,000 people. That prosperity, your guys' support helps us achieve that dream together. So by you helping me, it's us helping everyone. So I appreciate that. So again, if you want to go even deeper with the Paradigm Shift Central core team, go to paradigmshiftcentral.com and follow the signal, and you'll see it there. And the core team is the access to the Paradigm Shift Central Shifter Academy to be able to join upcoming broadcasts, to be a part of our regular private team meetings. One of them that we have 11 a.m. today. For those of you tuned in and ready to join that, please feel free to join in. And other cool stuff, including the Shifter's Guide to the Matrix, which is the module system to help you level up and embody your role as a shifter, which I'm still working on and under development, and also the 25% discount key. So lots of awesome value there, and that's in exchange for a pay what you wish contribution between $10 and $100 a month for the membership. So that's like a lot of value, and we keep that sliding scale to be able to help keep it accessible for everyone. So thank you again, everyone, for being a part of this. I told you I was going to give you like a secret key. So what I'm doing, I'm giving you the first letter of a special discount code. This discount code is going to give you 33% off items from the Quest item shop once you get the full code for a week. So the first letter of the code, write this down, is the letter S. Write it down. Write that down. Tune in again Monday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and by the end of the week, you'll have the full code. That'll be a secret code for you, and then you'll get 30, did I say 33? 30%? Whatever, I'll just do 33%, and you can get that for items at the Quest item shop. So thank you again, everyone, so much for being a part of this. It is an honor, it is an opportunity, it is a privilege for us to be able to come here as a community. Please feel free to share this broadcast with your friends. Let me know if you tune into this. I always love being able to understand how this is becoming a part of your routine, a part of your morning. Give me feedback. It helps me continue to improve. And be sure to check out more at paradigmshiftcentral.com. Huge thank you to everyone for being a part of this. Happy April 1st, April Fool's Day. Check out my new post. If you didn't check out my new post on my Instagram, Mystic Spider-Man, be sure to check that out as well. So, awesome. Until next time, thank you so much. This has been Wolf Shield. You've been tuning in to Waking Up with Wolf. As always, I love you, I see you, I honor you. Looking forward to kicking ass together. This is going to be an awesome week. Thank you so much. Tune in this Thursday. We got a special broadcast with our first episode of Leading the Shift, our new podcast, with our friend Ben Switzer, who is going to be talking about neurohacking. So tune in for that. Subscribe to Skull Babylon. Again, paradigmshiftcentral.com. Follow the signal and subscribe for your Shifter Pass. Thank you so much. Send me a message if you have any questions. I love you guys. Pew, 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 pew. All right, go spread the love. That again, I challenge you to just like plant those little seeds today. Make a difference today in one person's life, even if it's your own, by making a choice and choosing to show up. You've already done it. Sweet. All right, until next time, much love. Keep it shifty. I'll see you guys in the future.